Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel Smiles Per Gallon. How is everybody today? Hope you're feeling above average. Sure you are. Right, it's Saturday, a little bit overcast this morning, but sun's peeking through the clouds. So I'm going to have a ride over somewhere. Anybody that's into classic motorcycles, stick around because you're in for a bit of a treat today. I'm going to take you and show you the projects that me and my father-in-law are going to be working on together. It's an American import. It's a Cb750 F1 from 1976, I believe. It's an American import, so yeah, it's a massive job. So I'm going to go over and go see father-in-law. So let's get back out at shed, jump on and have a ride over and see him, eh? See you in a bit.
Miles Per Gallon here. So I just thought we'd have a ride over to my father-in-law's and have a look at the goodies he's got. His bikes. That's if he'll invite us in, but I'm sure he will. So it includes a 1976 Honda Cb750 F1. It's in need of a little bit of restoration. The bike itself looks absolute mint. It's an American import, so it's just waiting for logbooks to come back. And yeah, it's a bike that is that once it's up and running and sorted, is going to ride with pride and joy as well. And he's also said that I can take it out and do a review just like I did on his GSX 600F. So that'll be a good one as well, because I've not rid something that old for, well, in fact I don't think I've ever rid anything that old, to be honest. So yeah, so that's going to be on channel soon, so we'll look forward to that. I can't wait. I think there's a few jobs need doing on it. Like I said, the bike itself's mint. Just maybe get some new tyres for it, because obviously the tyres that are on have been on a long time. I think it's only done about 20,000 miles as well, if I remember rightly, which is nothing, is it? I think it's misfiring, I believe. I'll confirm that it's misfiring on cylinder 1, I think it is. But that's could be just a carburetor issue. It's not an electrical problem that we can see, because it's got the spark. So I believe it could just be a maybe an imbalance at carburetors that need balancing, or a clogged jet, whatever. So air filter's all good and nice and clean and everything. We'll probably drop oil on it, give it an oil service. We're not going to do any work on it today, I don't think. Today mainly is just to show you around it and see if he wants to come out for a ride on one of his bikes, which if he does, most likely it'll be Suzuki Bandit, and that's coming on channel as well. It's I think it's an N-Reg. I think it's an N-Reg, and I'll be honest with you, he's had it. Me and his daughter's been together now for 17 years. He had it before then, before we met, so I bet he's had it 20 odd years, this Suzuki Bandit. And I mean, first time I saw it, I thought it was a brand new bike. It's not got a mark on it, honestly. He does look after his bikes. And he's also said I can do a review on that as well if I want. So if you know me, you know I like my older machines. I do, don't get me wrong, KTM, I know it's new, but I do like me classics. I like stuff that's different. I really do like stuff that's a bit different. Hence why I ended up with this. You don't see many 54-year-old blokes riding around on a young lad's KTM Duke 390, do you? You don't. But I'll be honest with you, I love this bike, I really do. Just for plodding about, I'm nice and steady. Hello, sir. Don't get me wrong, I love my BMW. I've got some news on the BMW as well. It's getting booked in on Monday. I'm going to book it in at TWS over at York. That's the guy that removed my ABS system. Reason I'm taking it there is because he's an honest, trained technician for BMW motorcycles, and as I've said in my past video, he used to work for West Yorkshire Police or South Yorkshire Police, I can't remember which division it was, but he used to work for one of the police departments doing their motorcycles, their BMW motorcycles. He was chief mechanic, I think, so you know he does know his stuff regarding BMW bikes. So yeah, it's going over to him. I don't know when he's normally really busy and booked up. It might be a month or two, but she's going to be up and running hopefully for an October ride. I'd like to thank everybody that subscribed as well. I must have picked up 60-70 subscribers in this past couple of days. Honestly, I think that's absolutely phenomenal, I really do. It's just what I wanted, that uplift to get me out and do some more videos. So yes. So yeah, the BMW, the oil leak, it's going to be sorted out. We know what it is. He told me last time that it was there. It's the oil and water pump needs the seals changing. So yeah, I'll get him to do that, and I've got some oil and a service kit, so I'll just ask him to do a service on it. I'll also have a look at getting some new tyres for it as well, because I imagine tyres are quite old at BMW. That's if I'm keeping it. Well, even if I'm not keeping it, I'm going to have to get some new tyres on it, I think. There's nothing wrong with them that's on, but they do go out of date, don't they? So yeah, I'll get some for that, I think. Right, I'll see you in a bit. So it's a 1976 Honda Cb754. That's the F1. It's an American import. Needs a tiny bit of work, as I said. Carburetors need balancing up. Some new tyres, because these will probably be out of date. Everything else seems fine with it. It's had a new battery on and everything, just waiting for registration from Swansea, because as I've said, it's an American import. Now there's a JSXF that I did the review on a few months ago, back in April, and this is what is coming out on today, the Suzuki Bandit. That's an N-Reg, I don't know what year that is. Yes, so as you can see, Bandit is in absolute mint condition, absolute mint. Like it's just come out of showroom.
And there's the old Duke. Look at that beauty. So this is going to be featured on channel as well. I'll be good doing a review on this once it's up and running MOT. Oh, I don't even wait, need MOT, it's MOT exempt and tax exempt. Size of that bloody kickstart. Chuffing out, God of Thunder would have problems kicking that out, wouldn't he? It's all big, massive, big 4-cylinder. Absolutely beautiful. Get some better light there. Look at that. We get many of them here. Fabulous. I think it's this cylinder that's misfiring because that pipe isn't getting warm and all the rest are. Could be something to note. There's the carbs. So we're just going to have a steady ride over to get a nice cup of coffee at Squires. And it's been a while since father-in-law's been out on his bike, so alright. So yeah. So just nice and steady. So yeah, just like to give a shout out to the YouTube group, not YouTube group, cut, that were wrong, not the YouTube group, the Facebook group, Yorkshire Riders. I'll put a link in the description down there, and a couple of other links to channels to YouTube that have, not YouTube, but said it again, bloody YouTube, to Facebook. These groups that have, a lot of people subscribed to me from the group, so it's growing, it's getting bigger. So thank you everybody that's subscribed. The list is too many for me to shout out all your names. I will try and look back and pin it up there, pin your names on thing, but yeah, thank you very much. It just gives me the incentive to go out and do these vlogs. Like I said, I'm hoping to be taking the channel to some higher places if I can. Like I said, I've got some new bikes coming on shortly. I'm going to be reviewing the bike that's behind us that my father-in-law's on, the Suzuki Bandit 600, the N-Reg, which rides perfect. It looks almost brand new, honestly, a beautiful bike. We've done one on GSX F600, and then I'll be doing one on the Cb750, the 1976 one from States, from Colorado. So we're just waiting for the logbook to come back on that, and then we've got a few jobs to do on it. I know one, like I said, it's misfiring on cylinder 1, but it's sparking good, so it could be, you know, plug looks fine on it, so we don't think there's an issue on there. There's not an issue with fuel, because it's got no fuel and the fuel's getting through. We've looked at air filter seems fine, so we're thinking it potentially could be a carburetor problem. Now that's just a strip down and rejetting and balancing up. So yeah, so it's not like a massive problem in that. We'll get that sorted. So yeah, so we'll be getting that on channel as well, which is exciting because it's a classic bike, and I love my classic bikes, if I'm being honest. Absolutely love them. And
when you've been riding fuel injected bikes, and then you get on a Bosher! He didn't hear me. And then you get on one of these carburettor jobbies. It's like, wow. You forget how nice they are, carburetted bikes. Don't get me wrong, love my fuel injection, love my ride-by-wire throttle, it's so responsive, but it's just different. It's just different when you've got a carburettor. Oh, another thing, KTM have brought a new 390 Duke out, which is going to be released in January, I believe. Prototype. You'll see a few of the bigger vloggers that have managed to get their hands on one. They're not quite finished article, but yeah, I'll stick a few pictures on about the KTM as well. It looks really fancy. They've really uprated it, like they've it's a bigger engine. It's a 390 as opposed to the 373cc which I'm on now. The new one's got, I think it's a 393cc. It gives about 1.5 more horsepower to what the Gen 1, 2 and 3 KTMs give out. But so yes, made it through. No, I don't think he's made it through. I'll wait for him down here. Here, so yes, it gives a little bit more horsepower than this engine. Obviously it's 20 more cc more, so it's got a new design on the frame. It's still got the trellis frame at the front, but at the back they've changed the steel second trellis to the back end for an aluminium back end on it, which does look really nice. Honestly, it has been upgraded. To me it looks like a mashing of the Gen 1 and the Gen 2, or should I say the Gen 1, the Gen, it looks a mashing of the Gen 1, the Gen 2 and the Gen 3. It's like they've, you know, it's got an uprated TFT dash as well, which is really nice. It just looks like an all-round beautiful machine. I'd love to get my hands on one. I'm not 100% sure whether I'd want to, you know, Partex this to get one, because I don't really think. Open your eyes! Fucking blind cunt. Pardon me French. Yeah, so probably cut that bit out. Bloody hell, I'll tell you, I'm thirsty. My mouth's as dry as a Cypriot's toenail. On a sandy beach. Tunnel palm there for you. Oh, a few here today, look. Oh, I always feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger when I'm pulling it here. Another young thrust there. Dun 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 Walk right up to the biggest burly bike and say, I need your clothes, your boots and your motorcycle. Alright, a few young thrusters knocking about on 125s, isn't there? A few young thrusters knocking about on 125s. Right, I'll have to get a coffee, see you in a bit.